Alright, so I think I'm gonna keep moving forward with this archer stuff since I've been putting it off for a while. Guildmaster Lucian desires that you train under Silver. Great, Silver. Welcome back, Ira. I trust you have been keeping your nose on the grindstone. As I mentioned when last we spoke, you will train under Silver's tutelage today. Put aside your misgivings and avail yourself of his wealth of experience. Go now, present yourself before him. But what if I don't want to? Silver's a little bitch. See, it was too much hope to hope. I see it was too much to hope that you would not return. Speaking to you makes me sick. The others believe that you have potential, but I'm not so easily convinced. Like so many adventurers, you have not the faintest inkling of what it means to be an archer. I hate you, Silver. And how could you? Archery is the proud tradition of the Wildwood Elizin. The essence of this art... Oh, no. I don't want this. Interacting with Silver makes me feel physically ill. The essence of this art, to read one's enemy, has been instilled in us over centuries. In that time, we have defended this great nation against every imaginable foe, granting us insight which you will never possess. Silver, you fucking bitch. Can you recognize the subtle signs that betray a coming action? No. Can you accurately predict an opponent's movement? No. Can you lean your foe's intentions at a glance? No. And can such things be learned by one who knows nothing of our traditions? No. Silver, I hate you. It is only out of respect for Lucian that I have agreed to teach you. Simp, go to the East Shroud and seek out the targets hidden there, but do not presume this will be as easy as before. As I told you, the ability to read one's enemies is fundamental to archery, yet the trials set by my colleagues do not require you to do this. Mine will. The targets you seek have been hidden, and I do mean hidden, in the midst of a region rife with savage beasts. They will play the part of your enemies. In the unlikely event that you spy a target, your limited range will necessitate that you slip past its bestial guardians prior to taking aim, a feat I consider beyond you. God... Why would you create a character this unlikable? Was that a frown? Mayhap you are thinking that the Mikote set you a similar task. You are wrong. She merely asked that you consider where your foes are. I demand that you discern precisely where they will be. How then will you go about this? Observe them closely and discern their characteristics. Learn to read their movements and recognize patterns in their behavior. If it has eyes, let it not see you. If it has ears, let it not hear you. Be neither where it is nor where it means to be, and thereby pass unnoticed. But enough talk. Whether or not you heed my counsel is your decision. I will shed no tears should you fail. Wow. Can I just kill him now? Lay, please help me. The world can seem clearer when viewed down an arrow shaft, but an archer must think of more than just the target. Thanks. Okay, well... I don't feel like walking all the way there, so let's teleport to the Hawthorne Hut. There's one. There's two. There's four. Fuck you, Silver. I don't feel like going back to Silver right now, so let's get back to the Central Shroud. Or not the Central... I think... Yeah, the Central Shroud. And do this other mission. The Salvaging the Scene mission. Oh, is this not the way? Okay. It's to the left. Pretty sure... It's down this way somewhere. Yeah. Okay, we are almost there. Just see it pop up on the bottom of that map on the left. Okay, there it is. I see the sparklies and the cargo, the wagon that I'm supposed to find. Ah, oh, come on. That's what I thought. Let's see what this cargo holds. Key items. Fallen cargo. Though the crate is splintered in several places, it does not appear that its contents were damaged in the fall. Okay, that's good. Who do I report to again? Keitha at Bent Branch Meadows. Okay. I don't think that's too far from here. Oh god, it is a bit of a ways from here, damn it. I really want a Chocobo right now. When can I get a mount? This will make things so much easier, and I don't want to pay for one right now. Hey, Emmett, can I borrow your Chocobo? I want to borrow your Chocobo, please. No, let me ride the Chocobo. Oh. I want Chocobo. I want a Chocobo to ride right now. All right, let's report to Bent Branch Meadows here. I think, yeah, the person's up to the left. Oh, this lady. I remember you. You have a delivery for me. I don't remember what voice I gave you, but... Oh, right! She's the country bumpkin. Ah, this is the shipment I was waiting on from Quarry Mill. I heard the wagons ran afoul of some great monstrosity just up the path from the mirror planks, but I see you've managed to scrape together a few bits and pieces. Seems I can't get through 2 bells these days without hearing some new tale of horrors from the deep croft or bandit cutthroats prowling the woods hereabouts. Makes me wonder if me chocobos are safe at night. Does. If we ever in need of adventure skills, I hope you'll be around to lend a hand. Does she not have the next MSQ? Is that somewhere near me? Ah, over here. Who are you? Luke-a-lot. Oh, no, oh, please, gods, no! Leia's egg! Ira, you must help me. I stepped out of the stables for but a moment, and when I returned, it was gone! What was gone? An egg. Sorry. You are sure the chocobos will lay it... What are you talking about? I'm confused. You are sure that chocobos will lay another? You don't understand. The egg is extremely valuable. I must find it. Luke-a-lot at the Bent Branch Meadows seeks your assistance in finding a lost chocobo egg. You will help me, won't you, Ira? Oh, thank you, thank you. Someone must have made off with it. There can be no other explanation. I shall scour every elm of the stable once more just to be sure. While I do so, I should be very grateful if you would ask the others if they noticed anything unusual. Wasn't there, like, some guy who had, like, chocobo materials in the woods? Could it be that guy? Like, there's some suspicious figure that walked around and got some information. Umond. See anyone acting suspicious? I most certainly did, lad. A man. It was running off towards the Tomtara Deepcroft. You say an egg was took? Then I'd say that there was your culprit. But why would anyone pinch a chocobo egg? Without the proper learning, it's damn near impossible to get one to hatch. Okay. I mean, that's a really good lead so far. But I mean, let's see if anybody else has different information. A chocobo egg has gone missing. Well, let me think. Now that you mention it, the chocobos were making quite a racket earlier. So much so, in fact, that I ran over to check on them, almost flattening a passing peddler in my haste. I didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. Could I describe the peddler? Oh, he was an Elizan fellow. Didn't recognize his face. Seemed awfully twitchy. Oh, gods, you didn't think he... Why in the hells did I not accost him? Yeah, I mean, that's a little sus. Have I seen any odd characters about? Aside from yourself, you mean, not that I recall. I did see someone calming the birds, but only from a distance. I assumed it was Luke-a-lot. But if you say he was away from the stables at the time, then who was that with the chocobos? Alright, Luke-a-lot, looks like somebody snatched your eggs, and it's the same person who was looking for, who had some chocobo items earlier, so... I'm guessing that the next thing that I'm gonna have to do is go find them. Does this mission give me a free chocobo? Yeah, okay, I was explaining. There can be no mistake then. The egg was indeed stolen. And from what you have told me, this was no simple robbery. That the culprit should only take Leia's egg and disregard all the rest tells me we are dealing with someone well versed in chocobo breeding. I'm sorry to say that the individual in question is like to be a citizen of my native Ishgard. Leia, you see, is the bloodline of Oranos, one of the greatest birds ever to grace an Ishgardian stable. Many a man in my homeland would give his right arm to possess one of Leia's eggs. Gods, I should have foreseen this. We must give chase at once. Hold your chocobos, Luke-a-lot. If this egg thief's from Ishgard, like you say, why'd he go running off towards the Tomtara Deepcroft? Unless I've got me a mental map upside down, that's the opposite direction. Well, yes, but He may seek to lay a false trail, or... Bah! The why of it is not important. Leia's egg is all that matters. Adventurer, I beg of you, hunt the scoundrel down and take back what he stole. Well, at least you ain't planning on chasing after him yourself, wherever he's from. We may work wonders with our birds, Ira, but acts of dare and do ain't exactly our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave that end of things to you. With luck, you may catch the thief on the road to the Tomtar Deepcroft, but do be careful, we cannot be certain he is working alone in this. Is that foreshadowing? So it looks like the guy is somewhere over here. At least he's not that far away. Fuck off, Dynamite. I don't want to deal with you right now. God, there's so many of them. What the fuck? This way. Chocobo. Duty calls. Commence battle for Leia's legacy. Level sync is in effect. If you are above the maximum allowed level, it will be synced as follows. Okay, well, I think I'm good enough right now. Janremy Blackheart. I have caught you at last, you spiteful imp. Now hand over the egg. You can't have it, Kupo. The egg belongs to Lukalot. Who in Halone's bloody fury are you? All those sops at Bent Branch hired themselves an adventurer, did they? Yet another complication. This farce has gone on long enough. Kill the Moogle and the farmer's hireling and bring me the damned egg. Wow, this guy's kind of beefy. He's a little stronger than other monsters that I've had up to this point. I think he can heal himself too. He's been healing himself right along. Come on, one more shot. There we go. Okay. Chocobo. Thank you for guarding the egg. Aw, for fuck's sake. Alright, Chocobo. Thank you, Kupo. What's that, Kupo? How did I come to be out here? Oh, well, this egg here is Leia's. Leia's a very special chocobo, in case you didn't know. Anyway, I was having a nap in the stables when that nasty fellow crept in and tried to steal it, Kupo. So I snatched it up as quickly as I could and made a run for it. I was planning to take it back to Bent Branch Meadows myself, but it might be safer if you did it. I'm sure Lukalot would be very happy to see you, Kupo. Yeah, I got you. Alright, so I got the egg. Let's, get back to that place. Almost forgot that sprinting was a thing. Let's try and get back there as soon as possible. I'm not even going to worry about this fate right now. They got it. After we return this, I'm going to go report back to Silver. Alright, Lukalot. Do you have the egg? Is it safe? Leia's egg. Yes, it has the right coloring, the right weight. It is most definitely Leia's egg. I know not how to thank you. You had me worried there for a bit, Ira. 'Tis good to see you and the egg back safe and sound. So I was correct in my assumption that an Ishgardian was involved, albeit one who did not, in fact, make off with the egg. Well, I could hardly have anticipated the intervention of a Moogle. Bugger me, it couldn't have been the same one, could it? Might you have encountered our unlikely savior before, Keitha? It could be, aye. One of them saved my hide back when the calamity struck. I was in a part of the woods what we now call the Standing Courses that day. Seemed like the whole bleeding forest was ablaze, and I couldn't see a yeoman in front of me for all the smoke. Well, nigh giving up hope I had. Then all of a sudden a Moogle appears out of nowhere, tugs at me smoldering sleeve, and leads me straight to a bit of the wood where the fire hadn't taken hold. And now you know why the business is named Moogle's Gift Mounts. Seemed like the least I could do. I'd be dead if it weren't for that plucky little bugger. Incredible. It may well be that the Moogle has stood vigil over us since that day. Ha! We'd better get back to work then. Wouldn't want to go letting our guardian angel down, would we? I think I slurred guardian a bit too much. Wouldn't want to go letting our guardian angel down, would we? I already have our thanks. Oh, and I believe Luke-a-Lot wants to give you a little something for your troubles. Is he gonna give me a chocobo? Leia's egg is irreplaceable. I cannot express to you the depth of my gratitude, and yet I find that I am still troubled. While this whole regrettable episode unfolded, I bore witness to a sight that greatly concerned me. Okay, so let's get Luke-a-Lot's mission here. Go talk to Silver, and we'll see where we go from there. My thanks for your kindness earlier. I hate to impose again, but I have need of your assistance in another matter, one of grave import, I fear. Of late I have noticed that XIV dirigibles have been appearing over the Twelveswood with increasing regularity. The frequency, however, does not bother me near so much as where they choose to fly, the patch of sky directly above the guardian tree. The tree is a sacred site, or so I was given to believe when first I came to Gridania, and thus I naturally assumed that the elementals would not suffer the exile to profane it. Yet the birdmen have been coming and going as they please with nary a sign of protest from the guardians of the Twelveswood. And it was that which set me to thinking. Ever since the appearance of the much-talked-about suspicious individual, many and more strange things have been occurring in the forest. Could it be that he did something to the elementals? In case it proved useful, I have committed the details of my sightings to parchment, and would ask that you deliver the document to Mother Miyun. Please make all haste. I have an irrepressible feeling that something terrible is about to happen. Let's report to Silver first. Make sure to get the unpleasant things done before moving on to going back to Mother Miyun, who is someone who is very nice, unlike Silver the bitch. So you have returned. A passable performance for an adventurer, but the bare minimum for any archer. I carry with me generations of wildwood tradition, a tradition built upon the bones of the many outsiders who tried to take what is ours. It was my ancestors who first learned to conceal their presence and fight from the shadows, to hold the enemy at a distance, to protect the weak. All of it, everything was... This is a waste of time. You cannot understand. But if you are so intent upon following in the footsteps of my people, I bid you to go to the North Shroud. Ixali scouts have been sighted near the river west of Itat's Spire, and, unless you are entirely ignorant of Gridanian history, I need not explain that this act of aggression is part of a centuries-old conflict. Oh, I skipped a text box. Oops. The minions do not matter. It is their leader, Nezul Ketlan, of the Violator, who must fall. He commands the scouts and will be well guarded, yet he stands upon hostile ground with birdmen and not walls for protection. If you are diligent and determined, you can slip through their defenses and slay their leader. This is the art of the Gridanian archer. Embrace the wisdom I have bestowed upon you, and the fight will be short. If you see the deed done, adventurer, I will take it as proof of your commitment to us, and labor no more to drive you from the grill. I will take it as proof of your commitment to us, and labor no more to drive you from the guild. Now go. Bitch. I'm gonna go to Mother Miyun, where I'm actually appreciated. Mother Miyun? Silver's being mean to me! Hello there, Ira. Word of your tireless efforts at Bent Branch Meadows has reached my ears. The folk there have naught but the highest praise for you. You certainly have a knack for making Mother proud. Aw. Keep up the good work, you hear? A letter from Luke-a-Lot. I haven't the slightest inkling what this could be about. Gods be good. I have a mission for you, Ira. Suffice it to say it is urgent. I fear it may also prove dangerous, however, so you must be prepared. Make what arrangements you can and report back to me the moment you are ready. Level 17! Let's go!